Take two, everyone. Hi, it's Chris from Cam Designs, and I am going to sew up a very simple pouch. I have created pattern pieces for, and I will list the pattern pieces or the pattern on my website free. That'll happen sometime tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and shut my laptop off because I'm having an issue. And let's just shut that down. And I lost some files and it just restarted and it didn't have any of my information. So we're going live on my phone. So this is a first for me. Let's go ahead and point this down to where you can see. Sorry, everything is backwards. So as I mentioned, there will be no written instructions. It will be all by video. You are going to need, actually a fat quarter would do. Yes, fat quarter would be large enough to make for the use for the exterior and the interior. Seam allowance will be 3/8 of an inch. You will need one 6-inch zipper, number 5, and a pull. And just so you can see, I'm going to show you how I do my zipper pulls. I open it up, and of course I make sure that I'm right-handed, so the teeth on the right side will be the longer one. Hi there. And then what I do is I feed that first end, and then I bend this over and feed the other one through. Now, it's kind of hard at this angle. Let me see if I can get you up. There we go, as a higher. Now what I do then, once I get this in, of course, my right side is going to have more fed on. So I just hold the zipper and I twist. Did you hear that little click? And then I push. Now, you can see that it's on there straight. If you notice it's crooked, you can just go ahead and slide it off. See which end is longer. Open your teeth back up. Place on the one side. I curve it in and make sure the zipper tape is under that. As you can see, it's starting to curl up a little bit. Then you can see that it's off. Again, just hold that down. You heard the little teeth move. And I'm a little bit off, so I can just pull it back out. There we go. We heard that little click. Now it's right there. I don't know, for some reason, I don't ever have an issue putting them on. Maybe only when I have fingernails. So we'll have 2 zipper tabs. This is 2 inches by 1 1/4. And I'm going to use DST. I kind of use a lot of it. I am not supposed to use clips. You can do this however you want, as long as you get the same result. Then the second one. How's the angle? I want to see. There we go. I want to see if anybody is saying anything, or we have anybody out here I can answer. I figured out how to do that. All right, I'm a little off on the zipper tab, but it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and straighten it. I never usually like zipper tabs. I can never get them on straight. And this time, at least when I've gone live, I remembered to turn my light off here. Oh, really? My light's off, so I can't even thread my needle. There we go. One of these years I will learn how to use my threader. Now I'm stitching 1/8 of an inch. One-eighth of an inch from the edge, and we'll repeat. Okay, now from each, I always add my zippers to my interior, so I'm going to mark 3/4 of an inch from each end. And then I'm going to place DST, which I've already done. And I've done that for both lining. And I've marked my center and also did that for my exterior, which is the same exact color. So, interior piece, right side up. Zipper pull facing my left. And now for some reason I feel I'm going to do this wrong. Okay, so lining, yeah, no, face up. The zipper, right side up on top of the lining. Then one exterior. And we'll put these right sides together. Stitch. Stitch length. Now I am stitching at 1/4 inch. Now, this is one of the questions. There are various ways to do this. People actually top stitch this without including the lining, but I've always had an issue. Whenever I do that, my lining doesn't stay down and it seems to get stuck in the zipper. Now that could be because I don't iron my pieces. I'm very bad. So what I do should iron this, but I'm opening that up, and I'm actually going to start, so you can see, I'm going to start my stitch right at the beginning of the zipper tab, and I'm going to end here at the end. I will not stitch all the way to the ends. And then we're going to there you can see that leaves these ends open so you can lay them flat. Now, next we want the second lining. Again, the marks and the DST, and I will align I don't like how you get that one section that and then our second exterior piece. Let's trim that. And we have Kitty. Yes, Kitty. Again, stitch at 1/4 inch. Shh, it's not ow, it's meow. Hush, Kitty. I have my camera set up so he can't walk in front of it like he normally does. Top stitch length. All right, then I want to align my centers. This is the exterior portion, and I will use clips for this. Shh. Now, I don't know if you can see this. What I'm doing is I'm rounding out the zipper. I'm aligning the top edges of my exterior. And then since my interior and exterior are cut at the same dimensions, we will stitch the outside at 3/8, and we will, once we pass that the top edge of the exterior, we will, let's just go ahead and show you. All right, just got to realign this top edge. All right, so I'm going to start at the bottom, about an inch. So down here, this is at a 1/2 inch. Now I'm nearing the edge of the top, and I want to be at 3/8. And I almost forgot. Good thing we have a strap connector. So let me go ahead and stop this. I have created my strap connector, which is, let's see what I have the pattern piece at. I have the pattern piece at 1 3/4 inches to fit my hardware. But basically all you need to do is measure whichever hardware you have. Measure your inner diameter. So from the inside here to the inside here, measure that and multiply it by 4, and then you will have a strap connector. And then of course, stitch that. Go ahead and slide your D-ring. You can add a rivet before you put this in here. So your D-ring needs to be to the outside. So I am just going to sneak it through there. Let's go ahead and go back down where we were. There you are. Get out of the way. All right, we are all messed up. Kitty. All right, now let's try this again. Now, this is the area that I'm going to open back up for turning right side out, but I always stitch it because it tends to allow me to crease and then be able to easily open it back up. Okay, and I have, you see me tossing my threads. I do vacuum because of my kitties. Okay, so we're going to trim the excess for the strap connector. We're going to trim at the top edge between the two halves. All right, now we are, so here's a good teaching. If you forget to open your zipper, you should just be able to reach in and open it. Now, I could have added foam to this to give it extra body, but I tend to never have any foam. It's not my favorite thing in the world to work with. And move out of the way, kitty. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm poking with chopsticks, but you want to be careful that you don't over poke. Before I get it completely turned, let's get these corners out and the lining. And that one came undone. There's still enough of it there. So now, it took me a long time to be comfortable stitching this without slip stitching. If you're a perfectionist, you can slip stitch this by hand. That way there won't be anything showing. will come back with a lighter and heat seal those that are showing, especially on this bottom edge. Oh, now I can pop up now more comments. Yay, here I am. Well, I was told that if I want to get used to making videos, just jump in and start doing it. So, fear or no fear, we are here. All right, so birthing and turning, you're going to see, this is one of the reasons why I would do a lot of my videos off camera, is because I cannot manipulate certain things without it becoming a chore. I still love what I do, so I'm going to continue. And it may be one of the reasons why, if you compare my patterns to someone else's, I may do things a little differently. And that's all due to how I have to assemble things. I just cannot get this corner. There we go. Just kind of holding, and then there we go. Now, it's not ironed or pressed, I should say, but as you can see, each end, and I get the yeah, even pros, well, yeah, I always have so much to do. Even a simple zipper, sometimes I end up putting them in upside down and I go, oh my God, I cannot believe I did that. But there are ways to work around it. So out there, if anybody's watching and you have limitations, just know that I'm with you and you can still keep doing it. Just change what you do. I mix my tasks up, but here's the little pouch. Hang on. I was using scrap fabric and I did not have enough to make a strap, but let me see if I happen to have one here somewhere. Oh, look at there. I do. I have a cork one and we're going to use it. So, this is a situation where I found myself a nice little cork strap that I had made and changed for something else. So I'm going to add that to this. And look, we have a fuzzy. Just to cuten it up a little bit. So, there we go. Let me back this up. So, with a simple pouch, so you can see me. With a simple pouch, which everyone I notice, and even myself included, you have to allow yourself enough room on each end to accommodate this zipper pull. So that's why I mark it out at 3/4 of an inch. I have more than enough so you can actually see. Yeah, my zipper's a little wonky, but I think, once you straighten it out, it looks fairly decent. I could have gotten a tighter, little closer to it, and it wouldn't have been an issue, but I kind of like that it pops up a little bit and shows that hot pink. And again, this can be used for vinyl. It can be resized. I will put down in, with the pattern piece, I will put the amount of supplies you need, but I don't recall if I mentioned this on the Oops video or in this video. This piece is 8.5 by 6 inches. So you can use fat quarters for these, and just, that's how cute and simple. If you want to add another one of these, you can turn it into a crossbody. I actually prefer to put my tabs at the top for crossbody. Let me show you one. I did an itsy bitsy live, and I do my tabs. I kind of like them at the top instead of the dog ear, I think they call them. But this is cute. This will hold anything. Next, I'm going to create a piece that comes off this in case you want to turn just a simple pouch into a fanny pack. So there's basically pretty easy. Anything square, you can use the same principles. Yeah, and this is just I'm decided to pull out some scraps. I have a huge scrap bin. I never throw out any fabric, and that is because I used to be a quilter. So if I ever decide to get back into quilting, I probably have enough scraps for at least a few king size quilts. But I can't push them through my machine, so we'll have to find a long armor. Even this, this is big enough. You can add, or if you want to make it bigger, you can put a zipper pocket in. You can use templates out of other patterns or even my patterns for card slots to add into this. Kind of like from the grab and go. Trying to think. Card slots. I really don't have anything except the Kaylee cross bodies. So hope you enjoyed this quick little, hi Michelle. Hope you enjoyed this quick little video. I hope to be doing more. It's the only way I'm going to get over this fear of being on camera. Wished I wouldn't have had issues tonight, and I would be looking at my laptop. It's a little easier to see everyone's comments. But I just seen the reflection in the video. My husband must be in the kitchen. So have a great evening. I'm going to deal with my kitty who's trying to get back into my sewing room, and I'm hoping that I have another video soon. So hope you enjoyed the free little pouch. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Keep encouraging me, because I really want to share. I really wanted to share a lot more than I have, and I've taken this time off, and now I'm able to. So I hope you enjoy. Bye.